Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Marie Major. In this video, I want to talk about 3i Atlas. All that energy, the new moon in Sagittarius, all that good stuff. Also, what downloads, what messages that have been coming through for December. And I'm recording this, I believe, it's December 18th. And tomorrow is the new moon, and also where 3i Atlas is closest to planet Earth. So that's December 19th. So that being said, that is all interesting because it's very connected. Like this, you can't make this up. It's all connected. Even with the whole idea about how this year has been the year of the snake and we're stepping into the year of the horse. The year of the snake has been a lot of shedding. It's been getting rid of old identities that aren't serving you and releasing patterns, cycles, karmic ties that are just not serving you and are not meant to be in your wavelength, in your pattern, in your physical energy, in your energy field. That's the word I was looking for. In your energy field. It is just not meant to be there anymore. It's not serving you. It served a purpose for a certain timeline, but now it's time to bridge over that timeline and choose a different timeline so you can actually create and jump and quantum leap into your next timeline. And this is the whole idea of what the energy has been around this year. So with 3i Atlas, which I've been channeling, I've been meditating so much on what is 3i Atlas. I've been bringing in my Pleiadian star family. There's a lot of things online on the internet that people believe it's a mothership, it's aliens, it is the Pleiadians, it's all this, or it's just a comet. And this is the beauty about planet Earth and this world and being human. You get to decide what you want to believe in, what it is for you. So keep in mind, this is just invitations. This is what I believe, what I've channeled, what I've received through my own guides and messages. And I did film like a video on this about a month ago, and you can look back. I actually accidentally put on my thumbnail AI Atlas, which is so funny. And I was like, oops, but then I was like, you know what? No, it's great because actually it's all connected. And this is the thing. And this is the biggest false belief we have been programmed to believe and have been told, that we are separate, that we are not connected, which is not the truth. Everything is connected. Everything is one. This is all a connection. So I'm just loving all that connection. And speaking of Atlas too, like when you think of what Atlas means, it means a map. It means connection. It also means bear. It means bearing the heavens together. That is what it means. So bringing heaven on earth, which I've spoken about previously and throughout this year, that we are stepping into the Lemurian timeline and how to bring that forth and anchor into that energy. Because keep in mind, Lemuria was heaven on earth. So yeah, and I know someone watching can be like, well, there's a lot of contrast happening on planet Earth, which there is. But I want people to keep a positive mindset and understand that we are going through a period of time that is awakening many souls on planet Earth. And we're lifting, this is also the whole idea about new Earth. We are shifting into that new Earth energy. Not all of us, but many of us are. People are awakening to this idea. And this is just the whole thing that people have to really understand is, there's gonna be some things, there's gonna be difficult times. Personally, for me, this has been a very difficult year. And I know, speaking to other people and conversations I've had with people, they've had a very difficult year. So if you have had a difficult year, you are not alone, but it's also for the higher good. It's for you connecting with your higher self, with this new timeline that you're trying to anchor into. And I think a lot of the last few years where people were really more so chasing and trying to create, manifest. And yes, some people have done it. Some people have not created the life that they might want to. But that being said, we are always creating. You never get it done. You're never finished. There's always something new to create. And this is where now you can kind of come back and now step into a place where you're not going outside yourself to create or manifest. You're stepping inward, which is the whole idea and the whole energy of what New Earth is all about, and shifting into that vibration. So this is all connected with 3i Atlas, the new moon, the energy. If you've been feeling tired, exhausted, drained, confused, mental fog, like brain fog, just feeling aches, pains in the body, dizziness, tired. I said tired, sorry, fatigue. Yes, fatigue, said that. And just feeling an energy of like, not that much motivation. That is for actually the good right now. So you are in alignment with what is happening with the upgrades of what the cosmos, what 3i Atlas, what the starseed families are doing, the angels, the guides, all this upgrade. This is where you are going through this, and the body is catching up to your higher self, that energy. So just know that if you're feeling really weird, also that it doesn't really feel like the holidays, doesn't feel that festive, you don't feel that connected, this is good. Good. I'm saying amazing. This is very good, because you are on track to what is about to unfold for you. You are shifting into this higher timeline, higher state of consciousness. You are becoming it. You are now like honestly stepping into this new role, this new identity that you want. So that being said, I wrote some notes just in case I forgot when I was meditating and channeling about 3i Atlas and all the connections with the new moon, because a lot of this new moon that is in Sagittarius, it's about you asking yourself what you're ready to kind of not bring with you to this new timeline. We're like, look at it like you're either crossing a river, walking over a bridge. What identities, what attitude, what kind of mindset are you ready to leave behind or just let go of so you can cross over and not bring that with you? A lot of times people are bringing things over with them when they're crossing that bridge, that timeline, that new thing, when you really actually need to let go of that. So with 3i Atlas, some things came in, kind of different from last time, because I received some interesting messages that it was kind of like a light vessel. I wasn't really receiving that it was so-called a mothership, but it can be. It was more so that I saw that the Pleiadians were healing, doing like healing around it and doing upgraded work. And now the more as time has passed and I meditated more and channeled, I've really received messages that it's a beacon of light. It is a light force coming to planet Earth, but technically we're not really meant to be seeing it. But it kind of, like I said in my previous video, that it was a gift. It was a gift from the universe, from the cosmos, because so many people have been doing the alignment, the soul work, been seeking for just that higher state of consciousness, and also really going inward. So it was kind of, and it is still a gift, but it's very interesting because I really received messages that for me personally, like I'm not meant to really look up and look for it. I'm meant to go within. I'm meant to sit in a quiet, dark place alone. And I'm meant to go inward. I'm meant to see what rises, What comes up out of the surface? What are the seeds? What are the energy? What is the thing that wants to blossom? And allowing yourself to sit there and do this. It's just an invitation. You don't have to do it. But I know also, though, if you are in some areas where you can really see the galaxy, the solar system, the sky, the cosmos, yeah, look up by all means. Like, I'm in Canada right now and the weather is not great. It is very overcast. I'm in Vancouver, you probably can see behind. Very gray, very wet. But the beautiful thing that I received, it's also, I don't know if you've heard, but there has been like some floodings in some parts of the world. In this water coming down, there is upgrades, just like how the solar flares were happening. The water is carrying divine messages from our ancestors. Just so powerful in that statement. Like, when I received that through my meditation, I was like, okay, I need to embrace this weather. I need to embrace the rain. This is a blessing. So if you're in an area where you're getting that downpour rain, the rain is coming through, trust in it. Trust what it's carrying. Trust what it's here to do for Mother Gaia, for this planet, what it is doing for us as a collective. So 3i Atlas, back to 3i Atlas. The three. I said it was something to do with the third eye, which is true, which I still believe. It's about going inward. It's going in, and everything I've said, I still believe. I stand by it. But, when you begin to meditate, when you begin to focus on something more, you receive more energy. It's building more momentum. So, and remember, the mantra of the universe is more. So, 3i Atlas. So there's 3 things. Illuminated Insight. That was the first thing that came in. Illuminated Insight. The second thing, integrated identity. The third was initiatory action. I'll say it again. Illuminated Insight, integrated identity, and third, initiatory action. What this means. So illuminated insight. What was coming through was kind of like a spotlight has been shined, and it was really bringing up this year and what has been happening and the energy, and kind of, I don't like using the word lessons, but I'm going to use the word lessons. The lessons, the teachings behind what was needed to be discovered. You needed to grow some wisdom, expand, evolve. That's what was happening. So I also wrote to cut through collective illusion and personal stories. So really about cutting personal stories. What is not serving you in your mind? So this story that you keep telling yourself back and forth in your mind, that needs to go. So this is what 3i Atlas is all about. It is a beacon of light, an energy, a frequency, an upgrade for planet Earth. It is, think of it as like energy coming through and frequencies coming through. It's like you're getting upgraded, each and every one of us. And we are able to work with this upgrade, or we just might not, because there's free will involved. So that was big, to cut through collective illusion, which I think is really happening on planet Earth. There's a lot happening on planet Earth. And a lot of souls have come into this timeline to sacrifice a lot. And you can fill in the blanks what I'm talking about with that and what that means for you while I say that. But to cut through collective illusion, because there's so much we've been fed, like time is linear. which I've just wrote a book about how that is the biggest illusion, how it's not true, how it's not serving us. It is a spiral. Everything is happening now. And you might see like more and more stories or stuff on social media that people are like, oh, scientists are discovering that time folds and this and that. They've known this. Everybody, like so many people have known this. This has been, since the beginning, we have been doing healings. We have been doing upgrades. We have been doing so much. The technology was so advanced in the beginning. But we went through cycles as humans, as humanity, as a civilization. So there's been so many different cycles in this spiral. So that's kind of what you can look at, but we are now stepping back. We are shifting into a cycle of a higher state of consciousness, and we're tapping into this energy that is gonna help serve you if you want it to. Remember, there's some humans that aren't, and you can fill in the blanks of what humans those are. I'll leave that up to you. But there's a lower vibrational frequency that certain humans vibrate to. So it's just like you get to choose what you want to do. Are you going to do the soul work? Are you going to do the healing? Are you going to look within? Are you going to do the remembering? Are you going to do this mindset? Are you going to actually decide, I'm not going to be in survival mode. I'm going to actually create my life. I'm going to create the life I desire. Number 2 was integrated identity. So this, what I wrote down was to merge the human self, wounds, old history, old patterns with soul's mission. So that's big. It also is coming in to end this divide between your ego and your higher self. So cutting this divide between that and understanding, this is kind of what shadow work is doing. So bringing in that shadow and working with it, working in that field, because in the shadow, you discover everything you need to know. In the shadow is where actually everything is. That is where you awaken, that light energy forms, comes through. And in the shadow, in that stuff, just like think of soil. You're planting seeds in the soil. It grows in that energy. Oh, sorry, my lamp just went off. No. This is where you should charge things. Okay, so we're just gonna leave that. Now the third, initiatory action. Initiatory action. That's a fun word to say. Initiatory action. I think I'm saying initiatory action. I hope I'm saying that right. So to compel a new authentic action in the physical world, to compel a new authentic action in the physical world based on the first 2 I's. I was like, wait, what did I write? See, like that one, even when I'm channeling and I'm writing, it's hard for me sometimes with my human mind to meet that. So if you ever feel that way, just take a breath, don't judge it, relax, step into that energy. So pretty much what it means, it's really stepping into your authentic truth and applying the first 2 that I said, illuminated insight, integrated identity. So it's allowing those 2 to come together, and you are finally now stepping into this form of action where you're putting things into play. You're doing the soul work. You're doing the inner work. But now you're also having the help, the upgrades from 3i Atlas, from the Pleiadians, from certain star families. So that being said, and if you prefer working with Arcturians, the Lyrans, this, that star family, whatever you're called to, go with that. So that being said, 3i, let's do it. Also, I wrote down intuition, intention, and integration. Oh, this is interesting. Triple coded light. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. So the triple coded light key, now activating the collective field. So that is another message. Oh, so the triple coded light key. So it's activating the collective field right now. It is activating our field, our consciousness. Also in the non-physical and the physical realms, it is being activated. So this is why some people are feeling this, because it's hitting us on a physical level. You might be able to see it, so you're seeing it with your physical, your eyes. You're seeing it on a physical level. So this is where the cosmos, the universe, is blessing Mother Gaia, planet Earth, the collective, the energy field. That is what Free Eye Atlas is about. So I don't want to keep this video too long, but anchor in, do what feels right for you, meditate on the new moon, meditate on Free Eye Atlas, find a place where you can turn inward, where you can go within, and just allow that energy to flow. I invite to journal what is coming through, what is no longer serving you, what you want to let go of, what identity you want to cross over that bridge, that river, to that new timeline. What is that? What is that energy? How does it look to you? And just, trust in it. And if you're feeling tired, if you feel dizzy, if you feel like not doing something, trust those impulses. Relax. That's the best advice I can give. Chill out. Relax, chill out. Do something nice for yourself. Give some self-love. Give that energy. Turn inward. So that being said, wishing you a happy new moon, a great holiday. I might film another video before the holidays, but I just wanted to put that in. That's the energy update, and thank you so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video. Comment down below where you're from, if you saw Free Eye Atlas, and what is coming up for you, because everybody's receiving different messages with this, and that's the beautiful thing, is the diversity in this on planet Earth. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.